So if you are in USDA growing zones 3 through 8, there's a lot that you're probably thinking about right now. It was a doozy of a winter. I remember talking to my parents this last week. They were visiting Florida here, and they were talking about how things are finally greening up. The spring bulbs are up, the daffodils, the muscari, the crocus, the hellebore, all of those amazing spring bulbs are finally coming up. The breath of spring has finally arrived. And I know a lot of you guys have been starting things in seed trays. You're ready to get outside, but we don't want to put all of our eggs, or seeds, I guess in this case, in one basket. So the first thing that I would start doing this month, if you're in those colder climate growing zones, is start the cold season crops in the ground, but stagger them. So for example, when you're starting your kale, your cabbage, your broccoli, your cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, that sort of thing, don't do them all at once. Stagger them every couple weeks. Because let's be honest, when broccoli gets ripe, who needs 25 heads of broccoli the same week of their life? Most of us don't want that. The same with radishes. I don't want all of my radishes ready in 2 weeks. So stagger those plantings. So that will help extend your harvest. But also, if you do get another cold snap, and I shouldn't even say that out loud, knock on wood, if you do get another cold snap, then you haven't lost everything all at once. So the first thing is get those cold season crops in the ground, but stagger your plantings. The second thing that I would be doing in those cool climate growing zones, the Midwest, that sort of thing, is start your nightshades hardening off. So what that means is when you're transitioning them from your porch, your lanai, your greenhouse to an outdoor, space, the wind is different, the sunlight is going to be different, and those little seedlings are very tender and they get stressed very, very easily. So when you first transition them outside, let them be in full shade for several days, even up to a week, and then bring them out for another hour, 2 hours, gradually graduating them over 2 weeks of time into full sun before you plant them in your garden. Because if you take them from inside where it's a lot shadier, there's not wind that's helping strengthen those little seedlings, and you put it right in the garden, they're gonna be on the struggle bus for a hot minute. So transition your nightshades, your tomatoes, your peppers, your eggplants, transition those warmer season crops very, very slowly. Don't get in a rush. The third thing that I would be doing in those colder climate zones is you can begin your soil amending right now. So if you want a full guide on those, that's available as a PDF and Patreon. You can also be doing foliar sprays. So I have 2 free videos on foliar sprays. One of those, if you go to the YouTube channel, just type in basic foliar spray, and then the other one is a Ninja Master foliar spray that goes really, really in depth of a lot of fun things that you can do. But this is a great time of year to begin that first round of soil amending and adding organic matter, fertilizing your fruit trees, your berry bushes, the food forest, your annual vegetable garden. This is the time to begin fertilizing those things and amending your soil. So again, if you're in USDA zones 3 through 8, get your cold season crops in the ground. Second is nightshades can go outside just to begin the hardening off process. And number 3, start the foliar sprays and soil amending with lots of probiotics.